No doubt about it, we should be in for a feast of football here with Spurs about to entertain Liverpool. It's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top. Stay with us, you'll have all the action for you live on EA TV.
There generally is a feeling that we are always a game or two away from our season collapsing. We are at that stage now where everything is on a cutting edge, yeah? It could go either way, bro. We're either going to make this successful or it's going to be an absolute disaster. Our most likely route to success is through the Europa League, where we currently hold a 1-0 lead against Eintracht Frankfurt, but we have to go out to Germany and see out the tie. We have Frankfurt today and we have Liverpool in two massive games, two of our biggest games of the season so far.
Thank you all for joining
that
us.
Liverpool game, the last chance, yeah, the absolute last chance for us to get back into that title race, or even to make an effort of potentially catching the two teams above us, with City yet again dropping points last time out. But for now, let's focus on the more realistic chance, the one that's in our hands, because the other one isn't. Even if we beat Liverpool, we still have to rely on City and Chelsea to drop further points. This one is in our hands, yeah? As long as we don't lose today, we're through to the semi-finals, and who knows what can happen then. We're into the final four, so that's exactly what we're going to be looking to do. So if you're going to enjoy this video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe. FIFA 23 Tottenham Hotspur career mode. Now, it's always difficult going into two-legged games, especially the second leg when you have a lead. I'm not saying I'd rather not. I definitely would rather go into it with a lead, but there's always that mental game of, do you go unchanged? Do you try to get more goals? Do you go a bit more defensive? Do you try to be a bit more solid at the back? Do you try just to stink the game out and make it a 0-0 boring affair and just win because you already won the first leg? Especially because the second leg is away, bro, and the Eintracht Frankfurt fans are not really welcoming. So it's going to be difficult. It's really going to be difficult. Like we've seen there, Napoli already leading against Dortmund, so it looks like they're going to go through. And it looks like Manchester United, the other English team left in this competition, looks like they're also going to be going through. But we'll see what happens. The lineup we have put together today, I think, is good enough. I think it's definitely good enough. The first leg, we were miles the better team. We created far more chances than what was reflected in that 1-0 victory. We could have had 2 or 3. They maybe could have had 1. So if we do that again today, I think we'll be fine. There's the Eintracht Frankfurt starting 11. Not many changes that I recall. They're still playing the same formation. Largely still playing the same players in there. We're going with a 3-5-2. We're going with 3 in midfield. And we're looking to keep it solid in there and play Maddison up top. So Maddison, you'll see, is in the false 9 position today. And most of the players are fresh because we absolutely rotated in the last Premier League game against Crystal Palace, which we actually simmed. Could only get a draw, but we basically played the kids in there. All the kids that we promoted, we threw them out there to go out and have a game, and they got a point for us, so not too bad. But let's make it worth it. Let's make those dropped points against Palace worth the rotation for us to go through to the final 4 here today. Nico Schlotterbeck returned in the last episode from injury, and he immediately made an impact. Immediately. You can see they were playing Skip at centre back because Thorne had to play in that Palace game. So Project Oliver Skip at centre back continues. Let's see if it will be successful today. You can see Schlotterbeck once again making these amazing runs forward, linking up the play. I honestly still don't know how he does it, but it just comes so naturally to him. I think it's because he's a centre back, but he has a high attacking work rate, which is very, very rare. This is some good start, some good stuff, good impetus. Definitely looking to get forward. And there's a shot from Pierre-Emile Højbjerg just dragging his shot wide there.
Was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
We have decided to go with Dean Henderson today, just to play the informed goalkeeper. We normally play Lloris in the Europa League, but I don't know, bro. I just thought this was too much of a big game not to play our best goalkeeper. So Højbjerg does take the captain's armband today. Another chance there, this time for Adeyemi. 20 minutes in, we are the only team with the chances, and here comes Nico Schlotterbeck. Once again finding Højbjerg. Højbjerg again overlapping centre back there. Schlotterbeck towards the byline, cutting it back to Madison, whose shot was then blocked. We've had quite a few chances now. Should really be looking to get that goal. You can see the Schlotterbeck working all the way back as well. Yes, Bissouma. Bissouma looking to find Karim Adeyemi in the box. Towards the byline. Looking for the cross. Kevin Trapp is there. Last play of the half there. It's been all us. You've seen it yourself. It's been all us. Nothing really clear-cut created as of yet, but enough chances for us to really have a goal. We're actually going to make a change. We're going to take off Jorginho, who's picked up a bit of a knock. Going to bring on Harvey White. Not ideal, but let's see what the young man can do in that midfield. Here he is. There he is, giving the ball away. Not the time to be nervous here, mate. Oh, my days, ball over the top there. This is what you get with Schlotterbeck going forward. Those spaces do open up, but he does well to come back and cover that area. Corner to Frankfurt. Their first sniff at our goal coming in the second half there, and indeed he heading over the top. Conte, they're giving some instructions to Thorne, who may come on here. Is Madison. Madison looking to find Højbjerg, who's made a run into the box. The finishing has just been so poor today. Madison is playing that false nine role brilliantly. He's finding the spaces, picking the ball up and pinging those through balls in there, but nobody's really taking their chances. It's more good work from Madison. Look at how deep he's come there to have to pick up the ball. Højbjerg looking for the ball there through, and we'll find James Madison. Adeyemi making a run, not really open, so we'll opt for the cut back inside. We'll eventually find Karim Adeyemi. The man there in the middle, Harvey White, couldn't finish. It's just very congested there at the back. That Frankfurt defense really is not giving any space away. But here's Karim Adeyemi, a man who can create space. He has created space. He's actually played a ball in, but nobody made that run there. More pressure from us. Will we eventually get the goal that I believe we deserve? Porro, good touch, cut back, Madison gets the lead for us and doubles our lead to make it 2-0 on aggregate. And it's been coming all game. He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant. He's constantly finding spaces. Nobody can pick him up. And yet again there in the box, the defenders don't know whether to go deep to find him or to stand off and let the midfielders pick him up. Nobody picks him up and he scores, and it's 2-0 now. I have to say, I was not expecting us to have such a good performance here today. Here's Madison again, finding space again. Here's Pedro Porro, cut back. Oh, that would have been 3. That would have been game, set, and match. Adeyemi couldn't get his foot to it. We have about 15 minutes left. And it's still all Tottenham. Frankfurt have really been underwhelming here. But let's keep it that way. Here they come again in the box. Turning to Kolomuani. Out of nothing, Frankfurt are back in it. Frankfurt are back in it. We pressed high. They played through our press there. Schlotterbeck found himself in a bit of a sticky situation where he either had to go to the ball or cover the man in the middle. opted to cover the man in the middle. Tanganga got turned, and Frankfurt have pulled one back and are well and truly back in this game. A bit of fatigue has now settled in. Thorne was getting some instructions. He'll be back in there. We're going to put Skip in the midfield. We have a lot of players who are fatigued now. We have also brought on Corona.
Very good challenge.
Maybe. Madison.
That is how to apply
My
the
days,
pressure.
James Madison. The feet there. The feet. Wow. Getting out of very tight areas.
Well, as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the match.
What's going on here? A foul.
As he did then. And
A free kick to us.
free kick coming
We'll
up.
take that. We'll take that all day. Madison always matters. Yeah, matters on the set pieces. It's been a while since he's hit the target really with one. Let's see what he can do here.
And a long way out.
Well, he will hit the target, but never really threatening the keeper. 2 minutes left, boys. 2 minutes left. Just see out these 2 minutes and we are through to a semi-final. Schlotterbeck, good position at the right time. He's had an immense game. He's contributed so much going forward and at the back.
He's got space.
Complete performance, Porro here to potentially kill the game off. Oh my days, that was the wrong ball. Adiemi was free in the middle. Into stoppage time now. Just have to see this attack out. Huebie is there. Massive performance from him as well. Madison, possibly man of the match here to potentially kill the game off. Does not, but that will be enough.
Side could go through, and in the event,
We
that
come to
side
Frankfurt and we get a draw, and that is enough to see us through to the semi-finals. We were the better team. We really deserved a win. Could not get the win, but we do get the desired result, and we are through to the final four. And so are Manchester United in the end, absolutely smashing Dynamo Kiev. And Roma beating Milan on penalties. So a tight one there, and Napoli knocking out Borussia Dortmund. We are in the final four, and we have been drawn against Jose Mourinho's Roma. Okay. Jorginho will be missing the upcoming game here against Liverpool, so that's unfortunate, having picked up that knock against Frankfurt. We are in third, and City yet again looks like they have dropped points because we have a game in hand, but we're only 5 points behind them. Yes, they actually drew 2 Wolves there. So at the moment, it's really advantage Chelsea, if anything. But this is it, boys. We win, we go 2 points from top. I don't know what happens with Chelsea because they have a couple of games in hand. But we have to refocus, yeah? At the back of my mind, I'm thinking of Mourinho. At the back of my mind, I'm thinking of Rome. At the back of my mind, I'm thinking of a semi-final that awaits us in Europe. But this is it. This is it. As for the league is concerned, this is it. I believe this is it. I believe we have to win. We have to beat Liverpool.
3-5-2 is a good system only if you have top class.
And we have a chance, yeah? Unfortunately, the squad is very fatigued. To see where certain players are playing, we're playing Jesus Corona in midfield just to keep that formation going, just to keep the consistency. But at the expense of that, we have no bench. We have no bench. No bench. None whatsoever. The only player on the bench that can do anything is Dejan Kulusevski. It's not great facing this Liverpool team who have options galore. That defense is fucking filthy, mate. That midfield isn't too bad. And of course, their attack is their attack. 4 minutes in. Trying to press them a bit here. To see if they can cope with our press, and seems like they are pretty comfortably coping with our press. And here's Fabinho. Oh my days, doctor back there. What's going on here, mate? Looks like you can run.
There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
If this guy is running away from you and beating you for pace, you have a problem. Our press was absolutely pissed on there. Just played through it. He's not even running. He's walking through. Oh my God, boys.
Great goal.
We're a goal down against Liverpool.
Here is Thiago. Jota.
Here come Liverpool again. An interception there. Asuma. Here's Adeyemi. Adeyemi. Looking to run in behind there, looking to beat Van Dijk. Van Dijk just fucking holding him off. Yeah, just putting a shoulder on him, bro. Just sit there. Oh! Chance. Alisson is there. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be difficult to get past that Liverpool defense, bro. I have a sneaky feeling. Here's Adeyemi again with another chance. Oh, we'll get away here from Jurrien Timber in behind Karim Adeyemi. That was it. That was the chance. That was the chance. Adeyemi has done well. Adeyemi has been a revelation recently. But respectfully, bro, that's where we need Heung-min Son. Big chance there missed. Again, seeing if we can press a bit more effectively. It's just not working, boys. Let's stop pressing Liverpool. It's just not working. They're just playing through us. There's not enough intensity in that press. Good work there from Oliver Skip. Dean Henderson a bit under pressure.
And now he must score. In it goes. And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper is wishing quite simply he hadn't done that.
2-0 to Liverpool. And we build this up as our final chance, as the last go at the Premier League. And this is what we're doing. Bloody hell, boys. A chance! Another chance! Oh my god, what is Alisson on? Are you fucking kidding?
But the assistant referee has his flag raised.
What's happened here is offside. We've been so calamitous at the back, but we've had chances. We've actually had chances to, well, quite frankly, be level here. It's potentially another chance. Madison, driving forward. Madison, oh my, they are all over him. Having to hold off like 3 men. Of course nobody can do that. Gonna go into halftime here, down 2-0 to Liverpool. And it's really just been down to mistakes. That's all it is. Just mistakes, especially the second goal. A clear-cut mistake. We're going to change up the formation. We're going to bring on Deki Kulusevski, the only real sub we have, going 3-4-3, trying to attack the wide areas, because although we have created chances, they've been too few and far between. So just going to go for something a bit different and see if it'll be effective at all. Madison having to play left wing here, and Karim Adeyemi is making the run through the middle there, and a ball from James Madison. Karim, my brother, what are you doing?
Well, he needed to score there. That may just
Oh my days, did we really have to choose this day? This day to be so poor in front of goal? We should have 3 goals by now. Oh my days, Salah's in there. Good save. Henderson still have it. Liverpool back in there. They're doing some acrobatics. They're moving the ball around, trying to find that opening. We're barely holding on. Oh, Nico. Filter back. Hell of a tackle there. Had to be spot on with it, or that would have been a penalty. Madison again. The man that is currently just creating everything for us. And another chance for Karim Adeyemi through 1-on-1. All the time in the world. This time, we'll bury it. Oh my days, Karim. You should have a hat-trick by now, but you have one, and we're back in the game. Yeah? How much time is left? About 20 minutes or so? There's hope. There's hope, lads. There's hope. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We're creating the chances on the break. Just about taking them. Madison has been immense today.
It's 1-0 with 69 minutes played.
Come on. Little 1-2. Little 1-2. We're back in there again. Trying to drive forward. Ivan Perez. No legs to get away from his man. Good pressing. Back in there. Matters. Oh my please, Alisson stay. And he will, of course, catch that. Liverpool looking shaky though. The game is much more open. The problem with it being open is they will also get chances at our end. Massive save. Henderson making himself big there to smother that chance. And we get a free kick. Here come Liverpool again though. 10 minutes left. Thiago in there. Good work from Schlotterbeck. Don't really have an out ball though, and here come Liverpool again. Yes, Sane to Luis Diaz.
And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit.
We mentioned their attackers. They have so many attacking options, bro. I just don't know which one to track. There's Salah, there's Trent, there's Gakpo, there's this guy, there's that guy. And eventually, they get the goal, and you can see the fatigue in our squad. You can see just how tired we are. We did mention this, boys. We did mention the whole Thursday, Sunday 2 competitions at high intensity against high quality opposition, that it wasn't really gonna happen with the squad we have. And I think that's the game. You can see there's no intensity in anything we're doing at the moment. Everybody's tired, bro.
Well, that's a fantastic
Everybody
play.
is tired.
Such a good keeper.
And short it is.
And I think that's where the game changed.
Kimpembe.
We kept threatening on the break. We pressed at times.
And that is all for this game.
We missed so many key chances. So many key chances were wasted by us.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals.
But I believe that third goal really came when we got tired and the fatigue settled in, and we just didn't have the intensity to keep up with Liverpool, because we know how intense they are. We know that that is their thing, intensity and high pressing and being direct and being relentless. I think it was very similar to the Frankfurt game in us starting strongly. The difference here is we made a few mistakes at the back. Well, for the first goal, mistake in pressing there and just letting the free man from midfield just drift past our defense. But the second goal was just absolutely disgraceful there from Henderson. Just gifted them the goal, and that's what the top teams do. Liverpool are currently like 6th or 7th. They're not having a great season, but they still have that quality, you know, if you give them the opportunity. We created enough chances to even win the game, although they still scored 2. But unfortunately, we're not clinical enough, especially Adeyemi. We did say he's been good recently, but yeah, just not today. Not clinical at all. We threw on some of the kids, and when the energy drained, they got the third goal. And I think we're just suffering with not having enough squad depth to compete with, you know, all these teams. We are still in a third now. The gap to Man United in 4th is now only 6 points with 5 games left. Chelsea atop. They actually have a 4-point gap on City. So yes, it's for Chelsea to lose now with 5 games left. Having a 4-point gap is pretty massive there. So yeah, that's what's happening. We're gonna just sim the game here against Wolves. Just gonna throw a team out there and see what they can do, because it doesn't fucking hell. I was gonna say it doesn't really matter. Seems like these guys don't care anymore about the league. How are we losing 3-0 to Wolves? That's a pretty decent team we put out there, you know? Wow, okay then. I guess it really is Europa or nothing. I mean, I'm saying it seems like the players are well reciprocating it. We're gonna face Roma. We're gonna have both of the legs against Roma coming up there. I think we're also gonna sim that Prem game in the middle. And to round off May, we have Aston Villa, we have Newcastle, and our last game is actually away at Stamford Bridge. Will Chelsea be lifting the Premier League in that game? Well, not on our watch. I don't know, but we firstly have to focus on what's more important. Other than stopping Chelsea from winning the league, we have to try to get past Jose Mourinho, former Tottenham Hotspur manager Jose Mourinho, and try to get to a Europa League final and eventually try to get that silverware in here at Tottenham. It's still not going to be easy. If we're not careful, we may actually fall out of the top 4 here, and you know, we are still going to prioritize the Europa League, but we really should be getting some results in the Premier League. So we'll see how this season ends, and if you don't want to miss how this season ends, make sure you are subscribed. Do drop a like on the video as well if you have enjoyed that. I will greatly appreciate that. I've been Kuji Crush, and I'll see you guys next time.